Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I have this quiz from Jetpunk where we would be doing and guessing 196 countries, which are all of the countries in the world. So let's get into it, and do not forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so that we can start this channel on a good note. So let's start with Americas. So we have USA, the Canada and Mexico, so these are the northern states, and then we have Bahamas, Cuba, Panama, Costa Rica, and we have Haiti, Dominican Republic, Dominica, and I think we can do DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Central African Republic and Congo together, and then we have Jamaica, El Salvador, Belize, Guatemala on UTIS, and Nicaragua, and then we have the island nations over here. So let's go to Trinidad, Antigua and Bermuda, Barbados, and then we have I think the Saints from the St. Kitts, St. Lucia and St. Vincent. I think that should be the America. Oh, we are missing one country. It is from EE.org, so we'll come back to it, I guess. G and E. Okay, so let's go with South America, Suriname, Ghana. We have a French Guinea as well, and when Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, Laos. Laos and Vietnam is from Asia. We just got off road, but Ecuador, Peru and Bolivia, Paraguay and Uruguay and Chile, so that's a whole of South America. One country we are forgetting her, let's see. It's an island nation over here, and it starts from O. We are missing Grenada. Okay, we got it. So Grenada. So these countries include 41 countries now that we have guessed. So let's go to Oceania now, where we can see Australia and a New Zealand. Tonga. Togo is in Africa, I think, but I do them together because it's easier to remember. That's hack. And then we have Papua New Guinea, and with this we do Guinea, Guinea-Bissau and Equatorial Guinea. So that's total, I think, 4 countries together, which you can just get from one word, which is Guinea. And then we can have East Timor and Brunei, which is in basically Asia, and Singapore. These are small countries in the Java Belt. And then we have Akati, and then we have Palau, Nauru, and Venat Talu, Samoa, and Palau, Nauru, Samora, Tonga, and told why thing I've done. Then we have a Fiji, Solomon Islands, Marshall Islands, Micronesia. Think that should be it in the Oceanic region. Yes. So we have completed 3 continents. That's good. So I think we can start with Asia next because we have done something in it. So Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Taiwan, China, and then we have Laos and Vietnam that we have done. Now we do Cambodia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, Mali, Burma, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and then South Korea, North Korea, Japan, Russia, Mongolia. Now we have 10 countries here, which I'm not really good with spelling, so forgive me on that. We have Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Kistan, and then we have Pakistan of Dynastan, and that's 10 countries, I think. And then we have Iran, Iraq, Armenia, Georgia, and Azerbaijan. These 3 countries are like in this area, like this 100, Turkey, and below Turkey, Cyprus, and then you have Syria, Jordan with Israel, and that would be Lebanon with the small bore. Then we have the Middle Eastern Platio. We have small countries like Bahrain, Kuwait and UAE, and then you have Qatar, Oman, Yemen, and lastly Saudi Arabia. I think that should conclude the Asia region definitely. So now let's go to Europe. It's a little tricky because of the small countries. I try to do it. Iceland, UK and Ireland, Sweden, Norway, Finland and Denmark and Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. All 3 over here, these 3 countries. Then we have a Belarus, Ukraine and Moldova with Montenegro and Greece. Obviously Ital, we're having San Marino and the Vatican City inside it. You have Malta besides the coast. Then you have Munico and Dora, Liechtenstein. Okay, where's this X come from? Liechtenstein and Luxembourg, and I think then you have Netherlands and Belgium on the top with Germany, Spain, Portugal. What are these extra letters? Austrian with us, Switzerland, Czech Republic, Poland. Then we have Albania, Serbia, Kosovo, Macedonia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia. Then you have Slovenia and Slovakia, and then I think we have the 3 big countries here: Romania, Hungary, sorry for the spelling, and Bulgaria, and I think that should conclude. Yes, most definitely. So we are just left with Africa, so let's try to finish it. Madagascar, obviously the Gasser, Comoros, Seychelles and Mauritius. Ether we can do with Mauritania, and then you have Cape Verde and South Tome, which concludes all the islandations. Then from the top we have Morocco, the side is Algeria, on top Indonesia, then Libya, Egypt, below them is Sudan, South Sudan, Niger and Nigeria and Chitisti, then Eritrea, Djibouti and Somalia, and we have Ethiopia. Here we have Mali, Gambia, Zambia and Gabon. Then you have Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, then we have Benin, Senegal, Ghana. And what are these nations here? You had left it over here. Bina passes here on. Have we done Sierra? I will if you have done I am because so we'll come back to this probably. Then we have Bravanda, Bundi, Mozambique, then we have Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Malawi, and then we have here Angola, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zam. I'm gonna have a number BR South Africa, and inside we have a Lesotho, Esotho, so we are missing one country. I'm not. Oh, we are missing Liberia because we didn't do it with Libya. Sorry guys, due to a technical error the part of ending has vanished, but that said guys, this is 196 out of 196. We have the official batch here with us as well, which we have just turned. It is basically saying you just turned a batch, the new batch, which is 196 countries. So that's actually really good. And you can actually see all the countries and all the names below as well. Most countries are I think in Africa. So that's how the map also looks. Comment down below what challenge should I do next, and also mention down the country or from and where you're watching it from. So I'll do most stats about them. And if any other game like World League and anything you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Till then, bye bye.